Welcome to Tangling Along with me. We are continuing on tanglepatterns.com, and today it is this pattern that we're going to use. Let's open up the book and find the page that we're working on. And this one is yet another tangle grid. I am using my Micron PN for this one. I don't want it next to this one because that is a grid pattern, so I could use this one here. Let me do that one. So I want my grid here to be fairly big again, but it's up to you what you like to do with your grids. I like them kind of big. I found that it's better for me with a bigger pattern. So this is fairly simple. I am going to turn my page again so that I have the tip pointing upwards. And here I am around half or the middle of the side. I am starting and I'm ending over here, so I'm going to make half circles so that I'm starting at the middle and ending at the middle, and again I'm making a half circle like that. And I'm taking a few of these squares and doing the same. Let me see, I'm gonna do the same. So I am going to end up touching the ones that I made before. Let me do it right here as well, like that. And then you turn your book or your page so that the other tip here is pointing up, and you're doing the same. So from the middle to the middle, the exact same movement from the middle to the middle. So I would end up right here. And if you look right, I am doing the same things in each of these. I have my square here and I'm starting at the middle, going to the middle. Starting at the middle and going to the middle. And I'm doing the same in each of these. And I turn my book if I want to. So let me see, I can, for the last one here, I can turn my book. Now I need to find out how it was. It was like that. So these are pointing up. So I'm doing the C shape like that. And I could continue with my black one, but I actually think I am going to take my red Micron PN for this one. This is a 03. You could use a 01 instead, or a PN if you want to, but this was what I had. So I'm going in, finding one of my squares, and I'm gonna make small lines here in the inside of this shape here. I like to do the middle first and then just pop in 2 more lines like that. I'm going to this one and I am going to do the exact same thing. So the middle here and then 2 more lines. And from up here down here, it's around here. So I'm just finding the shapes in all of my squares here. Going up here and doing this one. over here. This. And over here. Oh, that must be here and here. And I'm just taking my time with this. So that I know exactly where to go before I start. And this way I'm not making any mistakes either, so just taking my time. I got every one of them. Actually, I think I'm needing a line there. And that's all there is for this tangle. Now it is shading it. And you can do this so many ways. If you didn't put these lines in there, you could have made the shading here on the inside. Now I think I am gonna pop in a tiny bit of charcoal here. No, not charcoal, graphite. Into the middle of these. Actually, I don't like that. So I'm just gonna get rid of that again. I could do the outside of this circle shape here and just make it into a nice shadow. And the same here on the outside of these. And I got a bit too much into the pattern here. Again, using my Tortillion to soften out the graphite. Taking my Tortillion again. But you can find maybe a way that you like better, and you can do it just like you feel like. That's a good part about these patterns. I'm just taking my time with this and enjoying the process and seeing how it all develops and what it looks like when I'm done here. I think it's interesting in so many ways, because this really is a meta pattern. where everything changes even though that you do the same thing in every one of these. So if I'm looking at one of these squares here, I could pop in a tiny bit of white here in between the graphite shading. Again, don't push it into the paper, just let it kind of slide over the paper. And I'm using my Tortillions for the white charcoal here and softening it. And I'm softening to the point where you don't really see it actually, but it's still there. Lightening up this gray paper. This is one of the reasons why I do like the gray paper, because it's working so well with the white charcoal. There we go. So that was the pattern for today. I actually think it turned out really neat. It was this pattern right here. So thank you for watching. I hope you had a wonderful time like I did. So have an attitude of gratitude.